Well, passengers on an overnight flight from Miami to London getting the scare of their lives, waking up to an announcement telling them to brace for immediate impact into the ocean, only to find out it was all a big mistake. Trace Gallagher live in L.A. You know, Trace, I heard Julie Banderas and Jenna Lee talking about this earlier, and one of them said, you know, can you imagine anything worse? And I said to myself, yes, if the flight actually was going into the ocean, which this one was not.
If it did go down. Exactly, but we'd imagine, you know, a flight from Miami to London, 3 hours into it, Megan, you are dead center over the Atlantic Ocean. You're sleeping, and all of a sudden you hear, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we have an emergency. We are about to make a water landing. Please brace yourself. I mean, the passengers on board this plane said people were freaking out. That's a quote. Some of the children were crying. People were very distraught. And then they said the crew kind of came on matter-of-factly and said, oh, disregard the last statement. We didn't really mean that. Kind of a big oops. One guy, yeah, exactly, one guy said, and I'm quoting here, imagine yourself plunging towards a cold, watery grave in the middle of the Atlantic. It's a pretty horrific thought, and they just seem very blasé about it. Well, British Airways has come back saying the cabin crew canceled the announcement immediately and reassured customers that the flight was operating normally. We apologize to customers for causing them undue concern, though we should point out some of those passengers said it took up to 30 seconds for the crew to come back on and say, oh, disregard the last message. We didn't really mean that. That was kind of the wrong button being pushed. But that, what British Airways is saying, no, it was corrected immediately over the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, harrowing.
I mean, I think I'd be dead of a heart attack, so it wouldn't really matter what the apology was or whether we were really going down. I think I'd be gone, thanks to my nerves. Trace, thank you.